What would happen to your body if, for years, your colon quietly accumulated things that were never properly eliminated? The answer might make you rethink your health entirely. I am Ethan Marshall, a 60-year-old physician living and working in the United States. And over the past 3 decades, I have treated thousands of patients. But today, I want to begin with a truth that may startle you. Most of the fatigue, headaches, insomnia, heaviness, or even unexplained irritability you experience does not come from aging or stress. It comes from a place very few of us pay attention to. A colon blocked by what should have been eliminated years ago. If that sounds difficult to believe, stay with me, because once you understand the mechanism behind it, I'm certain you will never look at your body the same way again. Before we go any further, I hope you will subscribe, like, and share this video. That support motivates me to continue creating useful, high-quality, and honest content for your health. Now let's return to the story. I have met many people who feel hesitant the moment they hear the words colon cleansing. They imagine it to be complicated or even dangerous. But in fact, in many natural healing traditions, cleansing the colon is considered one of the fundamental steps to return the body to a balanced state. In my practice, more than 70% of older patients reported that after just 1 or 2 properly done colon cleanses, they felt a clear lightness in their bodies, deeper breathing, and a clarity of mind they had forgotten for years. This is not surprising, because when the colon accumulates waste over long periods, it becomes like a closed room where dust thickens day by day and the air grows heavier. We cannot expect vibrant health if we continue living with that dust inside us. Health thinkers such as Arnold Ehret have said that no body can truly be healthy if the colon remains full of mucus and residue, formed over years of eating and lifestyle habits. This affects not only digestion but also the immune system, the nervous system, and mood. New research on the gut-brain axis shows that mental well-being is closely linked to the cleanliness and steady functioning of the intestinal tract. This explains why many people feel clearer, sleep better, and experience reduced anxiety after internal cleansing. In the ancient Essene teachings recorded in the Gospel of Peace, internal cleansing was even viewed as a purifying act that helps the body return to harmony with nature. They believed that once the inner dust is washed away, wisdom and peace have space to return. So have you ever wondered what your body truly needs to feel lighter each day? Before we move on to the next section, try answering this question to see how well you understand yourself. A. You believe the heaviness in your body mainly comes from aging. B. You believe it may come from too much accumulated waste in the colon. Leave your answer below so I can see your choice. When beginning to explore colon cleansing at home, the most important thing is not the complexity of the tools or techniques, but properly understanding the foundational principles that allow the body to receive the process naturally and safely. First, the equipment used for colon cleansing is actually very simple: a bag or bucket to hold water and a soft tube. These devices are designed to help water enter the colon gently, minimizing irritation and making them suitable even for people who have never tried the method before. The equipment must be carefully cleaned before and after each use to avoid introducing bacteria or impurities into the body. The cleansing solution also needs to be prepared correctly. Warm filtered water is the most suitable choice because the warmth helps the body relax and allows the colon to naturally expand more easily than with cold water. Hot water should not be used as it can damage the intestinal lining, especially in older adults whose mucosa is more sensitive. Adding a moderate amount of lemon juice increases the ability to soften old residue and supports the elimination process without causing strong irritation. Lemon also creates a mildly acidic environment that helps dissolve long-standing buildup from previous dietary habits. However, any adjustments to the solution must be based on the body's tolerance. One should not overuse or arbitrarily increase the concentration. Another core principle is listening to the body throughout the entire process. Not everyone can hold water for the same length of time, and there is no universal standard that applies to all. It is essential to recognize the body's threshold to avoid putting pressure on the colon. Discomfort, tightness, or mild cramping can occur when the body is not yet accustomed, but if the sensation becomes too strong, stopping is necessary. The goal of colon cleansing is not to force the body to eliminate as much as possible in one session, but to cooperate with it, gradually creating space inside so the colon can release waste according to its own biological rhythm. Finally, this process should be carried out in a calm and well-prepared environment. A quiet, clean space with a comfortable room temperature helps the body relax and receive the water more naturally. Beginners may start with a small amount of water to get used to the sensation, then gradually increase as the body adapts. Maintaining these principles not only ensures safety, but also optimizes the effectiveness of the method, allowing the colon to be cleansed gently, sustainably, and in alignment with the body's natural physiology. When moving into the proper technique of colon cleansing, the most important aspect is understanding the relationship between body positioning and the anatomical structure of the colon, because this determines how water moves and how effective the cleansing will be. The colon is not a straight tube, but curves along the frame of the abdomen, starting at the lower right, traveling across the upper abdomen, and then descending on the left. For water to reach each curve and natural pocket, the body must be positioned in ways that support gravity and promote natural expansion of the colon. The sequence of positions, beginning with lying on the right side, is not a random choice, but based on the physiological path water follows. Lying on the right side allows water to easily flow into the cecum, where waste often accumulates because it has many folds and less movement. Shifting to a supine position opens the transverse colon, allowing water to spread evenly and soften residue that tends to collect due to gravity and daily posture. Finally, lying on the left side facilitates water movement into the descending colon, where stronger contractions support expulsion once the process is completed. Holding each position for an appropriate amount of time is also crucial, as the colon needs time to adjust to water pressure and allow softened residue to detach from the mucosal surface. The duration varies by individual, but the ideal approach is maintaining stability and slow breathing so the body can regulate itself. Clinical observations show that intentional position changes significantly improve cleansing effectiveness compared to remaining in a single position. This not only supports mechanical flow, but also stimulates peristalsis, making subsequent elimination easier. Moreover, the entire process should occur in a relaxed state. Tension causes the abdominal muscles and anal sphincter to tighten, creating discomfort and limiting water flow. Steady breathing and calmness help optimize the experience. Some individuals may feel slight contractions or movement inside, which is normal when water reaches less active parts of the colon. The key is allowing the body to adapt without rushing or interrupting the process unnecessarily. When performed correctly, colon cleansing becomes a coordinated process involving posture, breath, and relaxation. This combination allows the colon to reach an optimal open state, enabling water to move through its full length and helping remove waste that is otherwise difficult to eliminate naturally. These factors make proper technique indispensable for ensuring safety and achieving the intended effectiveness. The role of colon cleansing and healing extends far beyond removing accumulated waste. It contributes to reestablishing the body's overall balance, especially for individuals entering later stages of life, when metabolic rates naturally slow and detoxification organs gradually decline in function. The colon, as the final reservoir for waste, puts increasing pressure on the liver and kidneys when not cleansed regularly. Over time, this burden wears down the detoxification system and weakens the immune response and the body's ability to repair itself. In this context, colon cleansing becomes an essential supportive measure, reducing overload on primary detox organs and allowing them to operate more efficiently. In structured fasting practices, colon cleansing plays an especially important role by reducing discomfort that often arises when the body begins internal detoxification. Without incoming dietary energy, the body mobilizes stored resources and releases long-held waste. This can trigger headaches, fatigue, or nausea in early fasting stages. Cleansing before and during fasting helps remove these released toxins quickly, significantly reducing discomfort and preserving mental clarity while the body adjusts to its new rhythm. Long-term practitioners often observe that when the colon is kept clean, fasting becomes smoother and more tolerable, ensuring optimal benefits without straining the digestive or nervous systems. The cleanliness of the colon also directly affects gut microbiota, an increasingly recognized factor in emotional regulation, concentration, and immune responses. Removing residue and mucus buildup creates a clearer environment where beneficial bacteria can thrive. A balanced microbiome not only improves digestion, but also influences mood and stress levels through the gut-brain connection. This explains why individuals who maintain proper colon cleansing often experience greater mental clarity, more coherent thinking, and reduced emotional discomfort. A deeper dimension appears in the connection between body and mind. When the body is freed from long-held physical stagnation, relief is felt not only biologically, but also psychologically. Ancient health traditions viewed internal cleansing as a way to make space for inner calm and restore order within. This harmony allows body and mind to function synchronously, forming a foundation for profound and lasting healing at all levels. When understood correctly, colon cleansing is not merely a method of removing waste, but a way of preserving inner lightness and order, much like maintaining regular bathing to protect the skin. Consistent practice keeps the colon open and functioning well, helping waste move smoothly and preventing stagnation that is common in older adults. As internal flow becomes more rhythmic, the body naturally operates with greater ease, from nutrient absorption to metabolic balance. For many, this improved internal flow enhances mobility and supports daily activities, especially for those who often feel heavy or sluggish. Beyond its physical benefits, maintaining a clean colon positively influences mental and cognitive functions. Reduced toxin load stabilizes the nervous system, sharpens mental clarity, and improves focus. This inner lightness fosters a tranquil state of mind and reduces unnecessary emotional turbulence. These changes accumulate gradually, creating a stable foundation for long-term well-being. A crucial aspect of applying this practice is listening to the body. There is no fixed formula for everyone. Each body responds differently, depending on health status, diet, and the degree of buildup. Gentleness, patience, and respecting natural limits ensure safety and sustainability. As positive responses become noticeable, a rhythm naturally forms between bodily needs and the cleansing practice. Colon cleansing requires no extraordinary effort, yet its impact can be far-reaching. Practitioners often experience steadier energy, easier sleep, and reduced post-meal heaviness. Over time, these small improvements accumulate, forming a robust, proactive state of health. Once the body regains internal clarity, other health practices, nutrition, movement, rest, become more effective. Thus, colon cleansing should be seen not just as a temporary aid, but as part of a long-term strategy for maintaining clarity, balance, and vitality. When colon cleansing is properly understood and practiced, it becomes a key element in restoring the body's natural equilibrium. Internal clarity supports efficient organ function, reduces stress on the liver and kidneys, and enhances nutrient absorption and energy regulation. Combined with a healthy lifestyle, a clean colon strengthens mental clarity, emotional stability, and the body's regenerative capacity. Sustaining this habit as part of a long-term wellness journey can help anyone move closer to the inner ease and order their body inherently seeks. An important lesson is that the body continuously sends signals about what it needs, and internal cleansing is one way to listen and respond to those signals. In practice, you can begin by creating a cleansing schedule that suits your condition and pairing it with simple, light eating habits to support smooth functioning each day. In your opinion, what factor contributes most to the noticeable change in the body after being cleansed from within? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you wish to continue your journey towards sustainable health, fill out the form in the description to receive a specialized healing ebook, and subscribe, like, and share the video to support us in bringing more valuable content to you.